Yeah, better to write down the name and
we'll give them paper. But just for a quick review, just to know who's the student, who's working.
It's okay. I don't mind.
Oh, you don't mind? It's okay. No problem. You can start.
Yeah. Just a minute, please. Okay. Good evening. Today's presentation is about the Kaizen, especially Japanese way. I'd like to give a presentation. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Kunio Nakai from Japan. I belong to the FFF. It's a national program at the University of Jordan. FFF stands for Faculty for Factory. It's a joint program, industry and academic sector. And I'm also senior volunteer dispatched from JICA. JICA means Japan International Cooperation Agency. Educational background. I got a bachelor degree of chemical engineering at Nagoya University in Japan. And also, I got a master degree of chemical engineering at MIT in USA. Professional background. I worked for the 38 years for the Japanese petroleum company. This picture shows the Japanese petroleum refinery, which I started my job career just after graduation. It's on the seashore line, and this area is Tokyo Bay. Today's presentation content is, firstly, I'd like to introduce the Kaizen and lean product system. Next is Toyota production system and 5S introduction. Finally, I'd like to introduce how to find Kaizen item. Okay, I'd like to start from the quiz. Please assume there is 10 pieces of paper, 10 envelopes, 1 glue stick, 1 stamp, and stopwatch. Today's task is to make 10 business letters using these materials. There are two types, two procedures. First procedure is batch-wise procedure. Procedure A. It means first, fold the paper into 3 and repeat 10 times. Step 2, put it into the envelope, repeat 10 times. Step 3, seal the envelope. Then stamp the envelope 10 times. This is the business letter. This is the procedure. Procedure B is a 1-by-1 base. It means fold the paper into 3 first. Then directly put it into the envelope. Then seal the envelope. Then stamp the envelope. And repeat these things, step 1 to step 4, 10 times. Okay? And my question is, which procedure, procedure A, procedure B, which is faster? Which is much more effective in this case? Okay, procedure A or procedure B. Procedure A is called batch flow or mass production. Procedure B is called one-piece flow, sometimes single-piece flow. Okay, could you raise your hand if you think procedure A is faster? Could you raise your hand? Okay. How was the procedure B? Procedure is B is no. Okay. I'll show you the video. Awesome. This video takes 3 minutes and a half, so please watch it carefully. Same thing, he explained.
We'll do 10 using batch and queue, and we'll do 10 at one piece flow. And we'll see which one is the best. So let's go ahead and try it. First thing I'm going to do is
some part I'll skip and video.
that's the first step in this process. Now we would have had more than one person in this assembly line. So we created one list of defects. Okay. Now I have them all folded over here. I'm going to stuff them. I'm going to paper deal over here. And working sheet. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of simulate the ceiling function. I'm not going to waste the middle of the camera. Right. Process there. And the last thing I'm going to do is leave putting a stamp on. So we got about 3 minutes and about 47 seconds. That's the normal speed. Hold one, stop it, seal it, stamp it. One here. All right, 2 minutes and 46 seconds. All right, so we're 47 seconds using a batching queue system down to 2 minutes and 46 seconds. So it's a process at 1 second faster. So obviously one piece flow on this 5 tips.
Okay. Video says batch flow is 3 minutes 47 seconds. One piece flow is 2 minutes 46 seconds. In this, one piece flow is faster than the batch flow. Of course, I do not say every time one piece flow is faster. I do not say. It depends, of course, it depends on the situation. However, please understand, this one piece flow is an important concept at the assembly line. And this is called concept. That shifts batch thinking to flow thinking. And you can find similar kind of video from the in the internet. However, I'd like to say, emphasize, the important thing is to think if this procedure is based on, or this procedure can be improved on. The important thing is to think such kind of things and to check if there are wasting activities in the workplace. Wasting activity means no value added. And if you find several wasting activities in your workplace, select the target items, main factor, and after selecting the items, do the improvement using the PDCA. And PDCA is a plan to check action. It is almost people attending, you know, I think. It is also called Deming cycle. And this procedure is called Kaizen. And Kaizen is a continuous improvement. And I found the logo of the continuous improvement Japan also uses this PDCA cycle. What is Kaizen? Kaizen is a Japanese word. And in Japanese, we use the Chinese character. And the Kaizen comprises of the two Chinese characters, Kai. This is called Kai. And each character has a meaning. And Kai means change. Zen means good or better. Therefore, Kaizen means change better. On the other hand, in English, there is a word of improvement. Improve means to become better. So, Kaizen means Kaizen is the activity for the improvement. And I like to emphasize, Kaizen does not always mean big items. It is important to repeat the activity and pile up. Usually Kaizen is small item without big investment. If you need some big investment, usually such kind of activity is called project. Why Kaizen is developed in Japan? Because after World War II, made in Japan is a symbol of the very cheap and low quality. And at that time, quality control philosophy, QC philosophy was introduced from US to Japan by Deming. If you learned about the industrial engineering, you heard his name, Dr. Deming. And initial quality, of course, quality control was statistical quality control at the mainly production line. Statistical SQC. SQC means statistical quality control. Then this QC philosophy was extended to all activities of the companies in Japan. And this is used as a management tool. I mean, QC or SQC was extended and now is called TQC, Total Quality Control, or TQM, Total Quality Management. On the other hand, at the chemical industry or plant industry, I mean, for instance, petrochemical factory, chemical production plant. In such industry, most of the cost is occupied by the facilities cost, fixed cost. Therefore, the maintaining of the facility is very important. In such industries, preventive maintenance is very important. So, in advance, they try to do the maintenance in advance. Philosophy is called preventive maintenance. Also extended to TPM. TPM means total productive management. And these concepts are called generally Kaizen in Japan. I mean, the TQC, TQM, such kind of activities under the umbrella of Kaizen. typical Kaizen is implemented in Japan like this. Employees are making small group first, like this. And this small group, in this group, they discuss, propose some idea, and implement the idea themselves to improve works and work environment. Using the PDCA, they do the implementation. And this small group is sometimes called QC circle, but sometimes they don't use the QC circle. Chronology